if you've been following our show, he committed that if his team, Manchester United, go on an unbeaten streak for 5 consecutive matches, his hair, his facial hair will go down. He was supporting, or he was doing this in solidarity with another Manchester United fan who has not shaved his hair for ages.
For close to now to 1.5 years.
Close to 1.5 years. And this guy, the only difference between him and Muraya, this guy had said if they go on a 5 consecutive winning streak.
And it almost got there.
And they won 4 games in a row. The last game
he even had by the alikuwa amebook mpaka kinyozi.
Exactly. Sasa Muraya hakuwa smart kawo jamaa.
Nilikuwa smart ndio nilifanya nikachange
5 consecutive games unbeaten. That has happened.
Mesfin, you need Mesfin, you need to look for that video, because to be honest, I remember originally I'd said the same. You said hapana, hiyo iwezekani. Hiyo ilikuwa influence, ilikuwa pressure. Wewe uliliekea
pressure or not. The latest thing is just said, Muraya has just said is that tumpatie mpaka after Valentine's. Akienda home kama amenyolewa,
kuna mtu atashinda
wake atasema zizi maze, bring me back Muraya.
Who's this Muraya? Basically there's a police imposter who is showing up in my house.
So Muraya has said bonga points zake zote uagaziko kwa hiyo nywele.
By the way, si uongo. Unaona kwanza white. Uone hata kuna malizi kuna ka white like this, alafu ati tupige makasi ama
alternative silver fox maneno ati hapo ndio kulia. Sasa anasema tumpatie mpaka after Valentine's.
Lakini unajua hata
I'm going to engage the producer and the crew here at Radio Generation, and we're going to decide kama nywele ina go down or what's happening.
Afadhali nikae chini. Unajua hata kotini mtu anaendanga anajitetea na judge anakuwa lenient kidogo. Tutafute alternative. Tutafute hata kama nika punishment mtu atafanya.
What's your take? Muraya anyoe asinyoe?
Radio Gen KE is out to reach us on X, Radio Gen KE on Instagram, Radio Generation Kenya on Facebook. Give us your thoughts, hashtag Sports Garage KE. Now, I want us to now go through some of the EPL matches that were played over the week. And we had a few matches that were played on Tuesday, Wednesday, and last night. And I want us to literally start with last night. There's no way to avoid last night, because I said we wait to see Arsenal's sleep around March, end of March. You said this could happen sooner, around February. Now, yesterday, Arsenal had the opportunity to extend the difference between themselves and Manchester City to 6 points. However, hiyo game ilikuwa ngumu. The game against Brentford, I actually watched that match, and as much as Noah will want us to be polite about it, say yes, they were the better team, no they weren't. In fact, we had an offside disallowed goal for Brentford, and they played superbly well. Literally, they had Arsenal on the back foot for large chunks of that game ending 1-1. Are we seeing the banana sleep moment happening again with Arsenal?
Well, if that happens this season, then we are going to have to change the name of Arsenal to include Bottling Company, because they have been bottling this Premier Leagues for several seasons.
4 seasons now. 3 seasons in a row.
4 seasons, yeah. And a lot of people have been saying this is the one that they win. Today, as I was walking into the studio, one of our colleagues who's a big Arsenal fan.
No, they hear us talking about Noah every time.
Noah, the Arsenal guy. He was like, he gave me a quote. I was so shocked. I didn't expect to hear that from an Arsenal fan. He's like, Arteta must go. Last week he was waxing lyrical about he imeenda. That was the quote.
No, by the way, the difference is kungapi?
Siku saba. He was like, he imeenda.
Na mimi yangu utaki kuwa lenient. Ya Noah, unataka tu ati
today he's like Arteta must go. I'm like, no, bro. You need to have confidence in your own team. That weakness is extending into the playing unit. If you're saying this, then that means those cracks are appearing even in the technical bench and within the locker room. Anyway, it's sad that is happening. And for me, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm a Man City fan, and we may stand to benefit with the biggest benefactors if Arsenal actually slip up and Man City goes on to win the title. But for the sake of peace and also for love of these football fans, Maze, they've stayed too long.
Really, I'm very comfortable with the Cap staying in Manchester.
No.
Unajua sahi hapa ndo tunasemanga Manchester is United.
Kuageni na huruma Maze.
Hapana, wacha tu nikwambie ukweli.
I'm rooting for Arteta to find a way to get back the winning streak, and for Arsenal to get something. You must fairness.
Huruma brother, huruma ni estate. Wacha tu deal. Mtu anajua by the way mathiriza kwenda huruma inakuanga 46. Huruma ni estate. Hii mambo ya kujaribu kusema ati huruma sijui nini no mercy. Football is football. If they can't win it, they bottle it every time. There's nothing we can do about it. Very quickly again, just going through the other fixtures. Newcastle beating Tottenham away on Tuesday. That was a big one. Leeds United drawing to Chelsea, at Chelsea, 2-2. Again, another big one. So, like literally all the teams at the top, the only team that gained 3 points was just Manchester City. Nottingham Forest Wolves 0-0. Aston Villa Brighton, they also got 3 points. Aston Villa, because they beat Brighton by 1-0. Crystal Palace lost at home to Burnley 3-2. Manchester City, where he game now alitandikana because I watched it.
They actually played flowing football. They were flawless, they were clinical, they were just simply amazing. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Man City fan. But no. I could see now the team, the Pep Guardiola teams that we've seen in previous seasons. I could see glimpses of that team returning. And you know, by the way, when you look at Manchester City, the way they close seasons has also been part of the reason why
they win.
They've been winning the league.
Agreed.
Yeah, and it seems that Guardiola is turning on the magic just at the right time.
He always does. He always figures it out. He always ends very brightly, and that is why I am rooting for Manchester City over Arsenal. Sunderland were beaten at home by Liverpool by 1-0.
And Liverpool struggled.
Oh, they struggled in that game.
Seriously.
Yes, and of course we also had West Ham versus Manchester United, the match that we spoke about earlier, that one ending 1-1, and we've already spoken about Brentford and Arsenal ending 1-1.
Track to the pitch, from the court to the